Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something a little different because we are going through this thing and we are told to stay home. So I didn't want to go out and go to the Dollar Tree. The Dollar Tree is open, but I didn't want to go out there right now. So I want to stay home, follow the rules. And anyways, I wanted to do a let's go shopping with me in my home. I'm still in my PJs. So I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna stay home and we're gonna go through my house and see what I could find so I can do some DIYs or to decorate my home for spring, Easter. So I'm not gonna spend any money. I'm gonna go shopping around in my house, looking around and see what I can find for either DIYs or to decorate for spring. So get comfortable, stay in your PJs. You don't have to get all dressed up to go out anywhere. And let's just go searching in my house. Okay, you guys, so I'm starting in my garage. As you guys can see, I have some floral here and it is all in here. And that stuff was the stuff that I used for my husband's 50th birthday party. So I'm gonna go through that and see what I have in there. And then I have other stuff. I mean, our garage is a mess right now. My hubby is fixing, he's making a little fish aquarium stand for my son's aquarium. And that's what all this mess is here. All right, let's see what I found in this tub here inside my garage. So we have these flowers here. I don't know if I could use those. Let's see in here. This is all more like, it's more like tropical theme stuff. So I don't necessarily know this will work with our, I mean, I guess I could just take it in there. And this was for my husband's 50th birthday. It is more of a tropical theme, but you know what? It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and work it into my spring Easter decor somehow. All right, you guys. So as I was going through some of my stuff, I did find this bag here and this bag here. I had gone to the thrift store probably about a month ago, but I didn't have a lot to make a haul, so I put it to the side and I wasn't going to do a haul until I had enough. So I'm going to show you guys what's in here. I don't even remember what's in here, but I'll do that in a little bit. But let me show you guys. So I found some more of this stuff, like right here, this lavender from Dollar Tree that it sucks. It really, like, it's falling apart, but I have it anyways to use it. And then I have some of this stuff here from the 99-cent store. And in this cabinet here, I have like this bottle here that we can DIY. See, with the crown. When my buddy comes over, she likes to drink Stella Rosa. And I have this one here. And then I have this one here as well. See, and I had already taken off the label on this one. So I have like these two here that I could use. I have some flowers here. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys everything that I find. And then we'll put it together somehow, maybe as a DIY or just as a decoration. All right, you guys, so let me show you guys what I had bought at the thrift store before all this happened. This was $1. I bought Valley Girl. Their movies used to be 25 cents and now they're $1. So even at $1 is still cheap. So, and I like this movie. This is such an old movie, Valley Girl. So I got it for $1. And then I had bought this glass here. This one was 99 cents. I think the day that I got it though, it was blue tag, it was 50% off. So I got this for 50 cents and then I got this one for 49 cents. I already have two of these. They're from Dollar Tree, but I really like them. So when I seen this one, I said, I'll just get it. 49 cents, why not? So I picked that one up. And then I had seen this beautiful soap dish and I got this one for $2. And I think it's really pretty. Look at that. And then this one I already had there and I had forgotten to haul it a long time ago. This was 50 cents. It's just a little wooden spoon that you can use with, like, when you're scrubs, or if you want to use it for like sugar or salt when you have them in little dishes. I don't know. So I got this pillow for $2. but I didn't want the pillow. I wanted this, the pillowcase. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash the pillowcase, and it has a zipper to get the pillow out. I'll buy a new pillow, but I am gonna throw the pillow away inside here, and I'm just gonna wash the pillowcase. But for $2, look at how pretty. I love it. So that was what I found at the thrift store that I just never got a chance to haul. Found these guys. I don't know if you guys can see. I don't think I like it, but it's gonna stay like that for now. But here's something that I did with the garland that I had for my husband's birthday party a couple years ago. So I just put it up here like that. All right, as I'm going through the house and looking for stuff to do, I remembered that I had did this DIY for you guys. I just never uploaded it. I'll go ahead and add this tutorial for this little rolling pin in this video. All right, I have these bottles clean, and I think I want to keep this one like this. Maybe paint a little bit of the crown to highlight it a little. But this one, I'm thinking I might use some antique white. I wanted to use some of my chalk paint, but I don't have a lot left, and it's pretty much dry. But anyway, I'm going to use some of this. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in a little container and paint this on, and then we'll just stress this. Okay, so as you guys can see, I have these guys here. I did a few coats on this bottle here, and as you guys can see, it's not perfect. Now you can clean them down with alcohol before you paint them and let them dry, and then that way you have no oils on there. But honestly, I don't care because I am going to sand this down. And then here I just painted the crown because I want to keep this clear. I have my sanding block here. I'm just going to go ahead and sand off some of it here. As you guys can see, it's not going to be permanent. This paint is just on here. Like, see, look at it, takes off whatever's around there. I'm not sure what you can use for glass to keep it on there so it doesn't wipe off, but this is just for decoration. I'm not going to be using this for anything other than decoration, so I'm not going to be washing this, and so I'm going to leave this like this. But this will definitely wipe right off the paint. This is just a little DIY because we're home, and you know, again, like I said, I didn't want to go out and buy stuff. Just going through the house. So with this, I'm going to decorate this one with lace, and then I'm going to fill it with some flowers, and that's how easy that one is. For this one, this is already dry. I'm just going to, see, it's already, see the crown right there? I want you to be able to see the crown. Look at that. That looks pretty. You can use a little wet rag to go over it if you don't want to take off a lot of the paint like I'm doing here. But I'm going to continue to do this. All right, I wanted to show you guys what I did with the bottle. Here's the bottle. What I did was, once I sanded it down and I took off some of the white, I went over it with some of this light mocha. And what I did, I used a wet cotton swab, and I just went over it and I painted it with a wet cotton swab. And then wherever I wanted less paint, the cotton swab was still wet. I just went over it, as you can see right here, I just went over it like this and took some of this guy off. And that's what I came up with. I'm going to show you really quickly some of the embellishments that I have. I have some of this trim here, and this trim I had picked up for 50 cents at the thrift store a while ago. It's from Hobby Lobby. Same thing with this trim here. It's from Hobby Lobby, but I picked it up for 50 cents. As you guys can see right there's the price. I have this trim here. I don't remember where this is from. It might be from Hobby Lobby as well, but I've had this one for a long time. And I have like trims here, like ribbons here from Dollar Tree, and I have some keys that we've had for a long time here. I'm gonna use maybe these, I don't know. I also have these little necklaces that I have picked up at the 99-cent store years ago. I have it in black. I have it in like a turquoise. and I have it in purple, like a lilac. And I also had the earrings. I don't know where the earrings are at, but I've never used them, so maybe I can use them for this. How you embellish yours is up to you. Here I have a bag of these beaded garlands, and what I was thinking of doing with this, see, is I was thinking of doing with this, instead of getting my other beads that I have, I was just thinking of maybe just putting this all inside the bottle. See, something like that. This, you guys, is up to you. I'm just going to glue my stuff on here with hot glue, make some bows, or just tie it around, like say some ribbon, tie it around the neck of the bottle. However you want to do your DIY is up to you. I'm just using the stuff that I was shopping around in my house for. But I like the crown and I didn't want to throw away the bottle, so I had them saved there. And so, yeah, this is what you can do with them. All right, you guys, so this is what my bottles look like. So let me tell you, you can put one flower in there or without, or you can do, say, like this lavender that I got from Walmart. You can also throw it in here if you want. And let me set this back so you could see what it looks like. Or without, even this one with the flowers, or without. I'm gonna take off the flowers and show you guys the bottles. So you guys can see, I tied the little key on here, and I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then this one, I added some of that lace from Hobby Lobby on here, and then I used that tool from Hobby Lobby, and I just put the necklace, I just tied it around the neck of the bottle, and left the pendant hanging like this. And then here I just put these stickers here that are from Dollar Tree, the pearls, and I just went all the way around. And then here is the lace, again from Hobby Lobby, the same one that I put up here. And that's what I came up with. We're going to be using this rolling pin that I had picked up a while back at the thrift store. I did pay $1.50 or $2 for it. And then I went to Dollar Tree and I had found this fabric here. And they're just pieces of fabric. And I'm going to be using the bunny fabric. So we're also going to be needing some paint. And I am going to be using this one from Apple Barrel. It's called Tuscan Teal. And we're going to need some Mod Podge. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm just going to sand the handles here because they're a little on the rougher side. I don't know if you could see that. And I'm just going to sand them down just a little bit. You don't have to do that if yours doesn't look like mine. And then I'm going to wipe this clean, come back, and we're going to paint the handles. I painted the handles already of the roller, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my sanding block from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to sand off some of this right here, some of this color. I don't want it too much. I'm just going to give it that look. And then I have a damp little rag that I can go over other areas. All right. So I like the way that looks. Then once this dries, I'm going to go in with maybe getting some chalk paint and getting, this is drying out already, but this is in the ivory color. And this is the chalk paint from Waverly. And maybe just go in here and there. And then I'm going to let this dry. And then I'll sand this guy down as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and center our cloth to where we want it. I think I'm going to go right here. And let me see. Yeah. I think right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure, and then I'm going to cut my fabric so I can wrap it around here and Mod Podge it on here. Now keep in mind that this is not for use in your kitchen. This is just purely decoration. So what you're going to do is you're going to line up your fabric to your ends here. If you wanted to, you can go all the way around in here. I am not going to. That's why I painted this right here, as you guys can see on both sides. Okay, so now I cut my fabric down to size. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to Mod Podge my rolling pin. So I'm going to grab some of this Mod Podge. And I'm sorry if you can hear dogs barking. I do have my window open. I always open it because Mod Podge is way too strong for me and it makes me sick. So I'm just going to go ahead and Mod Podge this rolling pin here. Make sure I put plenty on here. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and line up my cloth or my fabric. I want to make sure it's at the ends. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to pull it towards me here. And you're gonna make sure that you don't have any little bubbles. If you have any excess, you can always just cut it. Like I have a little bit right there. I'll just go around with my X-Acto knife and cut that off once this dries. Okay, and then let me add some more Mod Podge. And then right here, I have extra, and you can just go ahead and do that right there. If you have a straight line, you can just go ahead and glue this right here, or you can fold this in, which is what I'm probably gonna do, like this, to make it look cleaner. Yep. And I'm just gonna Mod Podge. Now you can use also paper, scrapbook paper, if you see something that you like. You don't have to use fabric. I seen this fabric at Dollar Tree and I thought it was beautiful. I loved it and it got me thinking, what can I make with this? Then I thought, you know what? I'm going to use it as a decoration for my kitchen. And so I decided to do this little rolling pin. Okay, so it's not exactly straight, but it's okay. Nobody's going to see that because I'm going to face it this way, like this. See? And then I'm going to let this dry. And as you guys can see, I have extra here. I'm going to come back and cut this all off right here. And then that should be it. Now you can Mod Podge on top of here if you like. I am not going to do that. You guys, this is so easy. Anybody can do this. And remember, this is just for decoration purposes. You can add some ribbon at the ends here if you like. You can do whatever you want to yours. You don't even have to Mod Podge anything. You can paint the whole entire rolling pin and add your own little designs. Okay, so I also found these guys here from my husband's stash from his birthday party. I had bought these at the 99-cent store, and so I was looking at them and I was thinking, what can I make with them? Well, I painted this one, so you guys can see, with the apple barrel white, this acrylic white. I did all of it, including the base here. I did 2 coats of it with this one. Then, where's the silver? Then I used the rain gray on the beak here and on the little talons as well. Then what I did to the bottom here is I added some of this, what is this one? This light mocha on here, just a little bit. I actually got it on my finger and I just went over it like this. And then once that dried, I got a little bit of this, what was this one again? Rain gray on my fingertip as well. And then I did a little bit on there like that. Can you guys see? right there. See that? And I just did a little bit just on the front of the trunk here, but I wanted it to look kind of neutral. I added just a tiny little eyeball there. See right there? And I'm going to make a little bow or something to embellish it. All right, so as you can see, I was going through some of my stash here, and I found these little flowers here. I had picked this up in a box at a yard sale a long time ago with a bunch of stuff in it. This was in it. This is what the flower looks like that. And then these pearls here I found at the thrift store, and I bought that for 99 cents, the whole roll, the whole spool. So what I'm thinking of doing is, I know that the bird is white, but I'm still going to add just subtle little touches like this. And if you could see it, great. If you can't, great. But give it like a pearl necklace, and then put this little flower right here on the head. I'll show you guys what it looks like when I glue it on there. And then I have this glitter glue here that I barely put a little bit on the beak. I don't know if you guys can see the glitter on there. Let me see. Can you guys see a little bit of the glitter on the beak? Here is my little birdie. As you guys can see, I put the little pearls. I'm going to tell you what I did to the body. I used this Waverly chalk paint in ivory. It's already kind of dry, but I still stuck my finger in there and got enough, and I went over it with my finger all over the bird, and it gave it a different look, or a different color. See? And I like the way that looks. All right, that's my little birdie. All right, so this is the last thing that I found in my stash. I had bought these at the 99-cent store about, I think, a month ago, and they've been in here. And so we are going to make a family craft, and we're going to make little Priscillas. We're going to, since my daughter has a bull terrier and they have egg heads, we're going to make little Priscilla heads here with this. So that's the last DIY that I found with all the stuff that I have here. And if I get a chance to film while we're doing this, I'll show you guys.
There's Sheila.
From here, it looks like a hamster. What are you doing? Are you putting blood around Sheila? Oh my God, that's horrible.
Is that the masked Sheila? No, it's a Spider-Man.
Ay, maldito. He's making a Spider-Man Sheila?
A spider Sheila? Oh, yeah, because there's the eyes.
Oh, are you doing Deadpool Sheila?
Good one.
That is too funny. Look at mine. This is mine. She looks all dysfunctional. All right, so these are the little eggs that we came up with the stuff that we had just around the house, with all these paints here. And then I had some leftover pieces of, what do you call this? I'm like in a loss right now. Felt. I had felt, and so we used the paintbrushes that I already had, paint that I already had, and then we came up with some little Priscillas, little bull terriers, egg heads. These two are the ones that I made here. I try to make Priscilla's nose. I'll insert a picture of her so you guys can see her nose, but my son did this one. He put the ears, I think, a little too close up here. And then my other son did this one. It's supposed to be Deadpool Sheila. Put the little teeth there. My husband did this one, and I think he did the nose like perfect. And again, I'll show you guys a picture of Priscilla so you could see what I'm talking about, her nose. But he did this one. And then he also did a Dodger one. He did one for our Dotson. We're trying to come up with a way and to make an egg, a Dotson egg, and we couldn't think of anything. And my husband he came up with this one, and I think he did a great job. And I'll insert a picture of Dodger looking at his egg. But yeah, these are the ones that we came up with. And then my husband made this one, this stitch for my daughter. I told him the ears are a little too pointy. He kind of looks scary, but she loves it. So he sent her the picture. So he came up with this little egg here. And then I'm going to show you one more thing that I did. All right, so I did this little bunny here with the little scrap wood that my husband had outside. And if you look in the back, you could see that it was just a piece of scrap wood. And I just painted it. And I did this to that. Just for the things that you could find. Now, I didn't come up with this. I did see this idea on Pinterest and on YouTube. So this is the stuff that I did with things that I had around my house. I'm not gonna lie, I did change out of my pajamas because I had to go out to the doctor, and so I filmed this another day. So it's different days that I filmed this, so just being honest. But other than that, we don't go anywhere, we stay home. So I wanted to show you what you guys can do with the things that you have around your house. Just shop your house and find some stuff, and you'd be surprised the things that you can come up with. So I want to thank everybody for watching, and I hope you guys go into your cabinets and your closets and everywhere and go looking for stuff to make. And I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope everybody stays safe. Bye.